let's talk about the new Longing palette from Blend Money Cosmetics. I am always excited for a new Blend Money launch, but when I saw this color story, I love this color story the same way that I fell in love with the All Done Up palette, because it is just so grungy and there's a lot of unexpected tones. That color story is definitely more on the neutral side, while this one is more colorful. So we have blues, teals, olivey greens, as well as olive tone neutrals, and I think this is just such a well-balanced palette. And we have 6 very beautiful and shiny and sparkly shimmer shades. And I always said this palette in PR, so thank you so much to Blend Money Cosmetics for sending it over to me. I also do have an affiliate code, which is just Millie. I will put up on the screen in case you're interested in the palette or anything else from Blend Money. I thank you so much if you do use my code. And this palette is launching Wednesday, June 26th at 9 AM PST. So let's get into the 2 looks with this palette, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end of the video. Picked up Star-Crossed, and it's gonna go on the inner crease. And then next to that, going in with Misty Eyed. Picked up Forlorn to put onto the outer corner. Just really deepening it up. I'm kind of putting it on an angle. And I'm going to go back into the slightly larger blending brush and just buff it into the outer edge, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of Bottled Up as well, just to help that transition. Picked up Remorse, and I'm going to pop that into the center and blend it into the outer corner. Picked up Remember, and it's going to go into the inner corner. And I'm going to put it up into my crease a little bit. And here's the first finished look. Going in with Whoa for the second look. I'm going to put that onto the outer corner here. Just really blowing it out. Then I'm taking Pleading, and that's going to go into the inner corner about halfway. Adding a little bit more, and then taking Twist of Fate into that as well. Taking Melancholy, and I'm going to put that onto the outer corner and underneath my lower lash line to connect. And I picked up a little bit of Sorrow. I'm going to use that on the edges. Going back in with Whoa. And just blending this out. Really smoking this out in this outer corner. Taking a clean brush with just some setting powder, I'm just going over the edges. Love Letters. Oh my goodness, look at this shade. So punchy. Oh, that is so fun. Love it. Picked up All That's Left on my pinky. I'm just gonna pop that on the inner corner here. That is one hell of a highlight. And here's the second finished look. So this is very much just a first impressions. I haven't used all of the shades, of course. I haven't tried all the different color variations, but I do feel like I got a decent feel from these 2 eye looks, and also I have a lot of experience with Blend Money palettes, so I know what to expect. I know how they feel. I know how they blend together. I have tried every single one of their palettes, and this is definitely the Blend Money matte formula. Hooray, hooray. They are very, very, very consistent. I would say one of the most consistent brands when it comes to their mattes, and of course, I love that we have a nice gradient per column, so you can use these per column. You can dip in between like I did for these 2 looks, and I love that Blend Money always brings us the depth. I mean, we have some beautiful deepening up shades in here, and again, I love this color story. I think it's pretty unique, and I just feel so inspired looking at it. So let's talk about the shimmer shades. I feel like there's 2 different kind of formulas from Blend Money in here. So All That's Left, Remember, and Love Letters are that very PC formula from them that is in the All Done Up palette. And then I think Remorse, When It Rains, is a little bit closer into the Dollhouse palette, specifically the shades that are on the bottom. These are all really smooth shades, which I definitely prefer that, so I'm glad that they're all very smooth. Remorse is just very, very metallic, not necessarily sparkly, but When It Rains is also very metallic, but also very sparkly, and I think you have some great choices to pair with a lot of these different tones in here. I feel like Love Letters is a little bit unexpected in here, and I love that because it is so shifty and so reflective. Like, I think you can really pair it with a lot of these shades and it will just look really cool. So those are just some of my initial thoughts on this palette. Definitely stay tuned for my June palette ranking for my final thoughts on this palette, as well as some other palettes that I've tried this month. And let me know in the comments below if you plan on picking this up. I would love to hear your thoughts. And that's everything for this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.